Suffrage may be exercised by all citizens of the Philippines not otherwise disqualified by law, who are at least 18 years of age and who shall have resided in the Philippines for at least 1 year and in the place wherein they propose to vote for at least 6 months immediately preceding the election. Let's move to the scope of suffrage. First one is the election. Next is the plebiscite. The third one is the referendum. Fourth is the initiative. And lastly is the recall. Election means by which people choose their officials for definite and fixed periods and to whom they entrust, for the time being as their representatives, the exercise of powers of government. Next is plebiscite, the vote of the people expressing their choice for or against a proposed law or enactment submitted to them. Para ma-approve ang plebiscite, 12% of all registered voters with 3% for all legislative districts is needed for a constitutional amendment to be approved. Next one is referendum. Referendum is the submission of law or part thereof passed by the national or local legislative body to the voting citizens of a country for their ratification or approval. To initiate a referendum, 10% of all registered voters plus 3% from every affected legislative district must sign a petition. If the affected locality only has one legislative district, 10% of all the registered voters from that district and 3% from every municipality for a province-wide referendum or 3% from every barangay for a city-wide referendum. Next one is the initiative. Initiative is the process whereby the people directly propose and enact laws. Initiative to amend or revise the Constitution or to propose new laws are allowed if there is a petition signed with at least 12% of all registered voters in the country and at least 3% in every legislative district. A plebiscite will be on the way if it meets such requirements. And last one is the recall. Recall is the method by which a public officer may be removed from office during his tenure or before the expiration of his term by a vote of the people after registration of a petition signed by a required percentage of voters. Recall will happen if the citizens of the place will sign and register a petition to the COMELEC. A recall election will be called if there is at least 25% of all the registered voters in the LGU signed the petition. The recalled official is not allowed to resign when facing a recall, but may participate in it. The candidate with the highest vote wins the election.